Hi, Jacek from Prodio here. In this video, I will show you raw materials tab in Prodio. So, in the raw materials tab, we can first of all create a new raw material. So we just click here, and here we can add some basic information like name, and then we have plenty of additional options like, for example, description, comments, location, like to which building is this raw material or to which shelf. Then we have also unit, price, tax rate, and we can also add images and files, and we can set here the minimum delivery quantity, and we can set optimal and low stock level, so that when the level of this raw material gets below the optimal and low level, then we will have it in different color, like for example below optimal would be orange, and below low it will be red. Then we can also choose default supplier and inventory. So here we have example how it looks like. And all of this information that we add to the raw materials, we can then see here. So we can see if it's active, name of the raw material, price, currency, description, comments, all of it. Then we also have date of creation of this raw material, and when it was updated and by whom. And here we can print a label for this raw material, set some quantity and quantity per label, and make some configurations to the label. We have also option to duplicate the raw material. If you have two similar raw materials that just have some slight differences, then we can just duplicate it and make the changes in the duplicate. We have the option to edit it and to remove it. Then we can also show inactive raw materials, so when we change it to inactive, it will still show. And we have also option to export the raw materials list. From here we can also, like in most of the tabs, we can adjust the view, so we can, for example, hide some information that we don't need. So let's say I don't want information about if it's active or no, and image, then we can just save it. And let's say first thing I would like to see is the price, so we can change it. Now save it, and as you can see, it changed. Then we can also add our own group of the raw materials. So we just go into form fields, and here we have list of our groups of the raw materials. When we can edit it, remove it, and we can add a new one, name it, save it, and it will be here. And here we can also easily filter all of these materials that we have. So let's say I just want to see those with this group of raw materials, easy, or we can filter by all of this data that we have here. Then when we click on the raw material, oh, well, one more thing, we also have an option to import the list of the raw materials if you don't want to. If you, for example, have really long list of the raw materials, then you can just import it by clicking here. And then when we click on the raw material, we have this information that we've added to it. And then we also have here's some quick information about demand for this raw material, which is based on the orders that you have. So if you, for example, have 5 orders, each one needs 20 pieces of this raw material, then we will have demand 100. Then we have information about how much of this raw material we have in stock, and how much of this raw material we have at our main inventory, and also information about how much of it we ordered from our suppliers. Then we also can print a label from here. We can open it in new tab, remove it, change if it's active or no. And then here we have information about usage of this raw material, so we can easily check who and at which manufacturing task used this raw material. Here we just have some basic information, and when we click on it, we will go to the work history where this raw material was used. Then we have the demand, which shows how much of this raw material will be needed in the future. So, for example, here we have information that at 14th of March, in stock we will have 374 and demand will be 20. We can also check the delivery, and we can see all of this daily, weekly, and monthly. So here we can check that okay, this month will this day we'll need as much, etc. So we have everything here, and below that we have information about the demand. So we can see that for this manufacturing task, for this order, demand is 20, and currently it was used 16 pieces of this raw materials. And we have information about the nearest demand. And then again, when we click on it, we access the information about this order that is assigned to this raw material. Then we have ordered tab, where we can easily check a chart that shows the last 10 price changes. So we can see the price, the blue one. We can see minimum price, maximum price, and average. And here we can see the list of orders from suppliers for this raw material. We can check the status of those orders. We can check the supplier, ID Prodio of this order from supplier, expected arrival, how much of it, how much we ordered and how much we received, unit, price, and some comments if there were any. And we can again access some more information about this order by clicking on it. And also from here we can easily add new order from the supplier. Then we have receives, raw material receives. So we can check when was the receive, price, comments, identification if there was any, supplier, how much we ordered, how much we received, some basic information. Again, we can access more information by clicking here, and again we can add new inventory receipt of this raw material by clicking here. Then we have releases. So when we released the raw material from the inventory, again, some basic information about it. When we click on it, we have option to check everything here and also to make some changes. And as always, you can add new release in this tab, and you can quickly access more data. And then we have information about transfers of this raw material from one inventory to other. Like here we can see that raw material was transferred from inventory 2 to inventory 3. And quantity, transfer number, and date of creation, who did it? It was me. And we can add new transfer. I think that's it for the raw materials tab in Prodio. As you can see, this tab serves as a database for all of your raw materials, where you can easily check key information about materials. You can check orders from the suppliers for the raw materials and demand, and monitor usage of those materials. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. That's all for now. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest news and tech tips. Additionally, check out what else we've prepared for you.